Everybody, it's Chris at Gadgets and Gravel. We've hit that time of year. Everything's coming to a close. We're wrapping up 2025, and that means holidays are coming up. Gift giving, checking out sales, buying stuff for yourself, whatever it may be. There's a lot of stuff out there. I'm gonna set up this video. This is gonna be my outdoor video. So this is all the stuff that I've got to test this year. And a lot of the stuff I've also just had for a while, and maybe I haven't even had the chance to cover it on the channel. I've owned it for a few years, but I want to put in this video so I can share with you guys some of my favorite things that I get to use in the outdoor world. So let's get to it. Kick things off with yard care. I know we're coming into wintertime and yard care may seem strange, but I want to talk about the robot mowers. There are a lot of really cool robot lawnmowers out there, and I tested a lot of them this year. There's a few that I've been using for a few years that I also want to show you guys. So we're going to start off right now with the Yarbo. So if you aren't familiar with the Yarbo, this thing is a modular mower, and we've got a few different ways. So calling it a mower may not be as accurate as it is, because the Yarbo actually is the core, which is the main part right here, which is our body. And then we've got modules that go into the front. And right now we have got the leaf blower on it. This thing is impressive. It blows up to 900 miles an hour. It's smart. It's got cameras and sensors on it. So I'm still in the process of testing it. The review on this is going to be soon, but I just want to go and show that to you. But in addition to the core, which like I said is this main part right here, and it's got cameras all the way around it and sensors as well. We got tracks on it. It's a beast. But there are two different mowers that come with this. We've got the Pro mower, which I tested recently, and it has got some impressive motors. We got 300 watts of dual 300 watt motors. It's got straight blades as well as the razor blade style for cutting. It can handle some serious grass. So then on top of that, you've got your standard mower, which has dual 150 watt motors, uses the same razor blade styles, and both of these work excellent on this. The Yarbo can do up to 6 acres of mowing, so keep that in mind. It's also got a snowblower attachment, which I'll be testing this winter. Reviews on these are linked down below, so check that out. So after that one, maybe you don't have that big of a yard. Maybe you got, let's say a couple acres. You want to take care of that. An option for that one is one of my favorite brands is Mammotion. So they've got the Mammotion Luba and Yucca line, and right here, this is the Luba 2. This one right here is the Mammotion Luba 2 10,000H, and this thing can handle up to 2 acres. And we've got dual cutting discs on the bottom, all-wheel drive. We have got AI cameras on the front, ultrasonic sensors around it, bumper sensors. This thing is fantastic. I've had this one now for about 2 years, and it is a workhorse. After that one, we can take a look at this. This is the Dreame A1 mower. This thing's really cool. It's got a single disc cutting option on it, but it uses LiDAR. Let's pull this out here. LiDAR right there to map. So there's no RTK system, nothing like that. And it uses that to map out your yard. And it actually can present a 3D map of your entire yard. It's pretty crazy. So there's that one. That one's going to handle a smaller yard, as will this. This one is the Mammotion Luba Mini. This little guy carries a lot of the same features that you get from the Luba 2 with the dual cutting discs, except this one's smaller, so it's going to cut a smaller area, as well as only got a single cutting disc. So if you want to check out this one, I've got the review for that linked down below as well. So depending on what side of a yard you have and what your needs are, there's a different mower for everybody. If you want a large mower, it's going to take care of other things aside from mowing, like blowing leaves and leaf blowing. Check out the Yarbo. That's only if you have a big yard. If you've got a smaller yard and you're just looking for something to set up and not have to mess with it and just let it go, then you'll want to check this one out. This is the Eufy E15. There's an E18 as well, which is the only difference between these two is the size of area that it can mow. So this one is super simple to use. It's got a single cutting disc, rear wheel drive, but it is using cameras to do all of its mapping, as well as some sensors in here. And so we've got all that going on in this to help mow your yard. And with this one, you literally set it in your yard, hit go, and it maps it out for you and starts cutting. It's great. The other mower I want to talk about, and honestly, I'm not sure why, but I was really surprised by this mower. This is the EcoFlow Goat A3000. So this one also uses LiDAR for its mapping capabilities. It's a single cutting disc, or no, sorry, dual cutting disc, single drive on the rear wheels, but it's a dual cutting disc that are offset, and it's a really great mower. This thing can handle some good sized lawns, cuts grass fantastically. It's really even, it's really fast. So definitely check this one out. If you've got a larger, maybe a mid-sized yard, take care of this one. There's a link down below for this one. I covered the full review with all the details on this one. Another one that I've had for a couple years now is this. This is the Segway Navimo 110. Ugh, this one's been camped on for a minute. So this is the, this mower has been fantastic. I've used this one for a couple years. It's super reliable. Maps everything out. It does have an RTK tower, so you do have an extra piece of equipment to set up, but once that's in the ground and it's set up, this thing just runs like crazy and is a great option to check out. One more mower I want to mention, I don't have it out right now, but the other mower is the RoboUp T1200 Pro. That one is a great mower. It's a little bitty guy, super easy to set up, doesn't require any additional crazy stuff. You don't have to do anything with mapping or like that. You can set it up and it handles it all wonderfully. Super quick little mower for smaller yards, but check that one out as well. It's a good budget option for many people. So after we talk about taking care of our yards, we're gonna have to relax a little bit, right? Time to sit down outside, enjoy the patio area and cook some food. So let's take a look at that. This is the grill gazebo from Keter. Put this up a couple weeks ago. It's nice and easy to set up. It uses the composite wood type of materials there. Super nice. It's 8 foot by about 6 foot by about 8 foot tall. Nice, easy to set up here. We've got hooks underneath it. We got hooks right here to hang stuff on the inside and outside. There's a foot rail. Rest your feet on. Really cool little thing. Set up here, get up underneath it, gets you some shade. It's raining, you can still do the work. So that's what we got for the structure. These are some cool lights I recently got from a brand called Deck Talk. They're smart. They work with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, connected there. But they got the string light bulbs like this, but they've got the lights embedded into the strand as well. I thought that was super cool. So it also has a physical remote right here, so you can control the remote as well as the app. It's a really cool set of string lights there, so definitely check those out. But when it's time to cook, here's a grill to check out. So I've got two from Brisket. I'll show you the other one in just a moment. I reviewed the other grill, the Zelos 450, previously, but this one's one I've had for a year or two. It's been really nice. This is the Brisket Origin 580. So you got 580 square inches of cooking space. It's a pellet grill. It's got a drop down, raise up shelf right there. It's really nice. We got our hanging hooks there. A nice screen right there that tells us all information. Pellet hopper here. But the one thing that makes Brisket stand out is they've got an AI component that you can use in their app, and it can give you full information as far as how long to cook something. You can ask it how to cook ribs, and it'll give you a bunch of recipes. You select it, it walks you through all of the information in terms of the ingredients and the seasonings and that kind of stuff. It'll send all the information for cook times and everything to the grill, and you can use the built-in probes right there to help monitor your temperature in the app and everything like that. So it's super cool. Other lights that I wanted to point out that I've been using or tested out recently are the LaPro ZB1 outdoor lights. These are really nice. They're a good setup. I've got a few things I've tested from LaPro previously, but these outdoor string lights, they're pretty common looking. They've got a great app and an AI feature to it that you can ask it for, like say I'm feeling like sitting outside and enjoying the weather, and it'll come up with some different lighting effects, and then you can send them to the lights and test those out. So it's really cool. These are from a brand called Xcozy. I love this style of lights. I'm going to show you in a second. The Nanoleaf lights are the first ones I've seen, but this style of acrylic clear crystal light cover does a great job of reflecting light. It looks super nice. I love these lights, but these are a little bit more of a budget option compared to what Nanoleaf has with their string lights. They've got a nice app for these. You got some great options. There's just a few of the scene, and you don't have a lot of the community options as far as features and scenes and things like that. You can make these do some different lighting effects. There's some transitions between colors that aren't as smooth as the Nanoleaf. These are a great alternative for a budget. Now the Nanoleaf I was mentioning are these right here. So as you can see, we're basically the same idea. Nanoleaf's crystals are slightly more irregular, but these when I've had up, I've been using these again for about 1.5 years, 2 years or so. Nice long strand right here. Fantastic app to use these and integrate with different ecosystems. And you can, if you have multiple Nanoleaf lights, you can match the scene across the different parts of the lights. So that's really cool. So we got our patio lights there. but we need to keep warm, especially this time of year. And this is a propane fire pit from Ledge. It is a plastic type material here, kind of like little Tykes play sets. It's that type of plastic is what it reminds me of. We've got a nice controls right there. It comes with the lava rock. We got a ring fire pit or fire design right here, so it comes around and right through here. Rocks, and the cool thing about this is to access the inside, the top swivels off, and that's where you store your propane tank and everything right there. So it's got a nice lightweight base and swings up on the nice heavy top and it stays in place. It's a great looking fire pit. Another fire pit that I love, this is the Luxive from Brio. Brio makes some fantastic fire pits. This is essentially taking the X24 grill that they have, fire pit, smokeless fire pit, heavy gauge steel. That is what I love about these fire pits. As you can see, this material right here is super heavy duty, super thick, so it holds heat really well. It's durable. It's not going to get dented up easily or anything like that. Love that. But it's got this additional outside piece here, and you can choose the color of this material here. This is metal. You can choose the color. They got a bunch of different color options, and it's got these glass rocks here as well as for accents. You can choose your colors of that and match all up. And then you got this super right there, heavy duty lid on top of it. Excellent fire pits. They've got, like I said, the X24 is much like this inside piece here on its own. It's got a hole. It's got a hole in this top ring right here, and they actually have a grill that goes inside of it called the Outpost, so you can actually cook across it. It's really, really cool. I love that fire pit. So that's our fire pit, but you need a little bit of entertainment. We got here. This is the Silvox 55-inch outdoor TV with Google TV built into it. This TV is waterproof, dust resistant. It is rated up to 122 degrees Fahrenheit and negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit for outdoors. Water resistant, goes up to 700 nits brightness. So that's why when I'm sitting here, it's in the direct sun out here, maybe a little bit of shade. Perfectly clear to see. Excellent here. Then they've also got, paired up with that, the Silvox outdoor soundbar. Really cool. Sounds great. It's got 60 watts, virtual surround sound with it. Nice mounting brackets here. Mounts it right to the bottom of the TV, fits the curb. Looks great. This also comes on, they have a Silvox. This is also their mobile cart. So it mounts right on top of this, locks in, so it's not going to fall off. Great kit right there. It's got a nice thing. You set up a camera. If you got like video conferencing, you set a camera up on top of that. You could also set up like a TV box. If you got like a Google TV streamer, you can set that up on top of there. We got a shelf right here. Remote control, that's even waterproof, all sealed up, front, back, battery, all sealed up. So that is a fantastic addition to your patio. It also, you can have wall mounts. You can also just hang it up on your wall like you would a normal TV. But I also want to show you this. This is my favorite patio heater. I love this thing. This is some Cuisinart. This is, the thing that I like about this is it's got this arm, so you can see right here. So it reaches out over the top, and then when you're storing it, you can just pull this pin, the whole thing folds down and it's nice and compact, and you got wheels on the bottom, so you can roll it out of the way. But the top of this has got a huge, this is significantly larger than any of the other canopies I've seen on either propane heaters that I've tested. Massive, huge canopy on the top of that, which helps me, all that heat comes out and gets pushed down more. We've got a nice heater right there, and it pushes all that heat down. And the great thing about that is because it reaches out over the top of you, you can be sitting down and still in the heat. You don't have to stand up and everybody has to stand around the heater. So I love that. Now let's talk about these lights. So we got the string lights. These are the Nanoleaf permanent outdoor lights. So I've covered these previously. What I love about these is you can sync them up with the string lights we talked about before, but Nanoleaf has these really nice covers right here that cover up the cords. So it makes it look a lot cleaner than some of the other options that I've tested in the past. But if you want to look at the cream of the crop right now, you got to go for these. These are Govee's Prism outdoor lights. These things are super cool. They've got 3 lights inside of them and 3 individual lenses, and you can get some really, really, really great effects on these lights. They come in a bunch of different links. You can check these out. Reviewed these. The link for those are down below, so you can check those out for your outdoor lights. One other thing I want to point out is for home security, one of the brands I've worked with for a long time is Eufy. They make some fantastic security devices, and this is the Eufy NVR S8 Max system. So these are PoE cameras, so power over Ethernet. They've got a fixed lens up top, and then the bottom lens is a pan and tilt tracking camera. So that is a great, fantastic option right there. It all goes into an NVR with built-in storage that has the ability to, you can plug a monitor into it and monitor and control everything directly from that with the mouse and monitor. So you get that NVR, you get 4 cameras and they all connect together. They have tracking across each device, so you can get one individual clip for multiple cameras. It'll show you one clip as it went from place to place using the AI. So it's a fantastic system there if you're looking for a whole home security system with a lot of great features and local storage. So in addition to the Eufy NVR system S4 Max I use at my house, I'm using Eufy's Expert Secure system at my shop, which is a package system. It's got some really cool things to do with it. These are not PoE, so they're not power over Ethernet. These are wireless cameras. This one is anyhow. This is the S4 camera, and I've used these for a while independently, but this comes in the box. It has got a pan and tilt lens on it that has also got a spotlight, an IR, and a solar panel on top to keep it all charged up so you don't have to worry about running power to it. But in addition to that camera, the kit also comes with an indoor pan and tilt camera. So it is going to be able to track and keep an eye on things through the, whatever you have it in their house, or in my case, my shop. There also comes with a video doorbell, motion sensors, contact sensors. So you put on like a door or a window and it gets open, it triggers it. It's got a keypad with a motion sensor in it as well to disable the system, arm the system, and manage it that way. Also from your app, you can do it. Then it has the home base, which is where everything feeds into, and all the information is controlled there with AI, built-in storage, so everything stays local and you can control it all directly from the base. So it's a really cool option. But outside of that, another camera I want to talk about that I've been testing is from Baseus. This is the X1 Pro that I covered recently, and the neat thing about it is battery powered, so solar panel on top that can track the sun, and with only 20 minutes of sunshine, it can power the camera for an entire day. So you have great battery life. The battery itself can run up to 150 days, but it's got local storage inside of it. You can also put an SD card in it. It has got 2 cameras on it. Each one of those are 3K and has a spotlight and IR, and each one can move independently and track objects either way. It's got some AI tracking features inside of it to recognize people and pets, so it's a really cool option there. And another camera I want to talk about is from Reolink. I covered this earlier. This is the Reolink TrackMix LTE. So it is a pan and tilt camera, so it can track back and forth, move up and down, and all that good stuff. It's got a spotlight, IR, great clarity and resolution, some AI features built into it, the solar panel to keep the battery charged up, but it's LTE, so you don't have to worry about having Wi-Fi. So if you've got a large property and you're trying to manage or keep an eye on, you know, feed or cattle or a building or a cabin or something like that, you can set this up out there and keep track of it all with cellular. It's a great option. Now, we've covered cameras. Let's talk about grills. So the grills I've used this year have been a few different options, and one of my favorites is from a local, and local as in Kansas. This is the Yoder YS640 grill. This thing is a tank. So right now you can see I've got these are the sear plates. You can get sear plates for accessories, tons of accessories with this thing. It's one thing I love about this. So there's a sear plate, we got a regular grill, we got a massive shelf up here. It has got a burn pot is on the left side with a cover you can remove so you can have direct access to the fire. And with that, they're able to also use this for a pizza oven. So we've got a pizza oven accessory for this. And look at this metal. Like, this is heavy gauge steel that we're using on this thing, and it is heavy, holds temp, fantastic. Got a counterweight to keep the thing open. We got our smokestack there. We have our it is a smart grill, and it uses Fireboard for its smart portions of it. In the app, you can control everything within there. We got our burn pot, or a pellet hopper right there. A little information, a little quick reference stuff inside of it. Excellent grill, highly recommend this from Yoder. This one right here has been handy. Taking this camping, this is the Law Life. This is a travel griddle right there that is compact. It's 20,000 BTUs. You got 42, I'll put the number up there, 324 square inches of cooking. Propane, it is collapsible. It runs on the little propane bottles that you can just snap onto them, but I've also got this adapter cord right here, so you can hook it up to a big tank. So fantastic little option there. Adjustable legs, so you can shrink it down and make it a little bit taller. So this is the Traeger Ironwood XL. This has got almost 1,000 square inches of cooking space. We have got a touch screen. So we've got all of Traeger's smarts right there for different features, power smoke and things like that. Massive hopper with a sensor. There's even a light inside of here, but I like this, that we've got a sensor on the hopper to let you know when you're getting low on pellets. We've got Traeger's system right here for hanging different accessories onto it. They got different holders. We got a double insulated lid, huge cooking area in here. And we got a nice little shelf over here. And then when grilling, you got to have the meter, right? This is the Meter Pro XL. So we got 4 of them in here, built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, great cooking right there for keeping track of your temperatures. This is the other brisket. This is the brisket Zelos 450 I was talking about. This is a nice little grill. It's a good, inexpensive budget grill. 450 square inches of cooking space. It has the same app that the big boy does, but you're gonna have just on more of a budget option here. We got our controls down here, no touch, no clear screen there, just LED on that. Got our hopper. Good little grill right here. It does have probe entry right here, so you can put your probes into it and monitor temperature. We got Wi-Fi built into it and all that good stuff. So good little grill right there if you're looking to get started in pellet grill, just looking for a small option. Another meat probe, I love these. These are from Tyfer. Fantastic. This is the gold edition. We got 4 probes, which I haven't cleaned since my last cook yet. Wi-Fi built into it. Great app. Large screen on it to keep track of everything around the screen. Good option there. Kamado grills. I know Big Green Egg is the brand that everybody knows, but Kamado is a style and Big Green Egg is a brand. This is the Kamado Joe. So Kamado style ceramic grill. Open it up, you got great cooking area inside of this thing. Large temperature right here. We got shelves on the side, seals up great. It's got a nice spring assist to open this big heavy lid up, but it is smart also. So it's got electronic ignition. We've got probe right here, so you can put all your probes right here to keep track of temperatures. You can set the temperature on this and tell it what temperature you want, and it will tell you how far to open the air vent on the bottom as well as the top. And this thing, I cooked a brisket on it overnight and it held temperature, did a fantastic job. So I highly recommend that if you're looking for a Kamado style grill. I can attest I've used this one a lot. If you want a TV outside and it's not something you have to worry too much about winter weather and like being cold and hot too much, check out this if you want to save a little money and don't do the full weather TV. This is from Storm Shield. This is an all-weather box to put your TV into it, and it's got a fan inside of it and a power strip. It's got brackets to mount a sound bar inside of it, and you just run it up, plug it in, and then the cover unbuckles and comes off of it, and you got your TV. So a really cool option. It's also got a TV mount inside of it that it is articulating, so you can swing it out and move the TV around wherever you want. So really cool option there. Forgot to mention this. This is my ThermoPro Lightning. This one is great. This is a super fast, you got a little temperature reminders on the back. Super fast instant read thermometer right there. This is great. As soon as you open it up, the thing turns on, but it's got an accelerometer in it, so no matter what direction you're holding it, it fixes the numbers so they're right up. So simple, but love that feature. Another set of lights I want to mention, I'm still in the process of testing these, but these are from Eufy. So I talked about their security cameras and their doorbell and sensors, but these are their smart lights. So Eufy has smart lights as well, and these are their outdoor permanent smart lights. These are really nice. They got some cool features to them. I like that the light pucks can actually be taken off. They slide right off of their brackets and are easy to move around if you need to adjust some things or just want to take them down for whatever reason. You can just quickly take them off, and then when it's time to put them back up, they just slot right back in. So really cool option right there. We've been getting more and more tools that are being used with batteries. Getting these power tools like drills and drivers and things like that with batteries makes a lot of sense. There are times for corded power tools when you got some super heavy duty things you're working on, you got to drill through concrete walls and stuff like that. A corded drill is going to come in handy. But now we're getting to see more and more tools that have used to be small engines using batteries and doing electric motors. And this is fantastic. I hate small motors. I'm sick and tired of dealing with these things. And one of my favorite categories that's been improved lately with battery powers and electric motors is chainsaws. So I've got a few here options here I'm going to talk about from a few different brands. Some of these have been sent for testing. Some of these I've bought and used and had for years. So I'm going to go through a few of these. I'm not going to go in a deep dive on them, but I'll go through. So same with all these tools. I've got reviews coming for a lot of these still, but I've been testing for a while and I want to make sure and give you my thoughts whether I think this might be a good gift for you or not. So here we go. This right here, this is the Husqvarna Power Axe 350i. It is a 36 volt battery. We've got an 18-inch bar, and it has got 2 speeds on it, and we got your same double handle lock like you would on a normal gas-powered chainsaw. We've got a mechanical brake up here like you would on a normal saw. We've got an oiler. Right here, I love the toolless adjustment. So you can remove this whole cover to get to the inside if the chain comes loose. If you need to get something stuck in here, you don't have to have that wrench and screwdriver and things like that to do it. Just unflip this, unscrew it, pop the whole thing off. It's also the same way you adjust the chain tension. So you can undo this, loosen it up, adjust this wheel to the tension for your chain, tighten back down, you're ready to go. Fantastic. Battery itself. Here's our battery. This is the BLI 30. It's a 36 volt battery. You can pick these up if you need additional batteries. Battery life's pretty solid on this. It's going to depend on the type of wood you're cutting, whether it's a hardwood, softwood, how cured it is, how soft it is. You know, whether you're working on, you know, big old 2-foot logs, or you're just cutting a bunch of branches. So that's going to vary on it. The charge time is not super fast. So if you're doing it, I've cut down a tree or two that's about 6 to 8 inches in diameter, cut it down and blocked it up for the most part. I almost got all completely done before I ran out of battery. So you can get quite a bit of cutting done before it's time. Let it charge up while you're doing some splitting or loading, and you're good to go. This is the Husqvarna Power Axe right here. Now, let's take a look at this. So right here, I've got a couple saws. This one I've had, this was the first battery powered chainsaw I have. This is the Greenworks DigiPro. It is a 40 volt saw right here, and it comes with a 4 amp hour battery. It's working with a 16-inch bar, uses a normal chain. So all these powered chainsaws, nothing's different as far as the chain and the bar. You can replace those with whatever you like. Same situation here with a toolless chain adjustment. Undo this, here's your tensioner. This puts it back together. Got our oiler over here. We got good battery life on this. So the 40 volt system, it's not gonna be quite as powerful. I wouldn't be trying to take down anything more than probably 10 inches, depending on the hardness of the wood and things like that. You're gonna run the battery up pretty quick on this, but it's great for smaller jobs. If you're the one, somebody else got a bigger saw, they're gonna cut the tree down and you're left to block it up and take out some of the smaller pieces. Great option for that. However, if you wanna take down the big tree, check out this one. This is also from Greenworks. This is the one I've been testing for a while. I'm getting ready to finish up and get my review done on this one. This is the 80 volt system. This is part of the Greenworks Pro lineup. This thing is a beast. This is a 20-inch bar. Got your oiler on it. This does require that tool. So you don't have the toolless chain adjustment on this one. So you're gonna have to remove this, use a screwdriver to adjust the chain tensioner, screw on the other side, tighten it back up, and we're good to go. Same mechanical locking mechanism for the chain brake, on-off button, 2-button push here. This battery is heavy duty. Now this one I could say, if you're cutting up some big trees, I was blocking up, you know, 18-inch trees last weekend, cutting them up, getting ready for firewood season, and it got through them like no problem. This thing, I have no problem cutting through anything. This doesn't stall out. It is a beast. It comes with 2 chains also, so that's really nice also. You get the chain on it and 2 additional to keep it going, but it cuts right through it. It was some old oak, so it was some tough wood to cut through. By the time I got through blocking up about 7 or 8 blocks, doing about 18 to 20-inch cuts on them, it was pretty much done. However, it does charge super fast, so that is a big win for that. Now, let's look down to the smallest saw over here, and this is the Yard Care saw. This one I've covered in a review already. This is the Yard Care 12-inch saw. Love that it has an automatic oiler. A lot of smaller saws don't have that, so I'm really happy we've got that on this saw. So we got an automatic oiler, toolless chain adjustment, remove this, got a loosener, crank it down when you get the tension you want. On-off, it does have an eco mode and a power mode. Really handy saw. Full review, I'll link that in below. You can check that out if you want to get more of the information on it. Brushless, uses these little 18 volt type of drill batteries on them. Handy little batteries there. And the great thing with this system is this Yard Care saw also works with the Yard Care mower. This is another product I've previously reviewed. You can take your same batteries that you use on your saw, slop it in here, and now you're ready to go with your yard care mower. Vice versa, you have extra batteries for your saw if you need it. This is a nice little mower here. It's not going to take care of any large yards or anything like that. It's a relatively small cutting path on here, so we're only looking at a 12-inch cut path on it. But it's super solid. It cuts through most things. It's easy to maneuver around. I'll link the video for that. Check this out. It's a good low-cost option to get into that. So while we're talking about power tools that use additional tools, we can kind of share batteries back and forth. Let's look at this. So right here, this is our Lithelli leaf blower. This thing has been pretty handy. I've been testing this for a while. I'm hoping to get a review done on this shortly. This little sucker here is pretty nice. It's quiet, it's lightweight, uses the same shape of batteries. While this battery here is a 10,000 milliamp hour, it's a 2 amp hour battery that comes with it. Slot it in there, put it in, nice and easy. Push the lever here to go. We got 2 speeds. We do have a max button here to increase the power. This thing works pretty well. I like this. I've just kind of kept this in my garage to keep the leaves off my patio and things like that. Good power here. It could use, I mean, it's not going to blow leaves out of a tall patch of grass. It doesn't have that kind of power, but it's great for clearing off grass, clearing off your sidewalk, getting the leaves out of your yard. If it's not too thick, it's a good option here. But like I said, battery, take the battery from this, runs dead. If you've got the Lithelli motor or mower that we've previously reviewed right here, this same battery will work in the leaf blower. And the difference is this one is a 4 amp hour and 20,000 milliamp hour battery. So you've got more power and it will last longer than the one that came in here. So you do have that option. But this is the 18.5-inch Lithelli Easy Surge mower. This thing's pretty nice. It's a self-propelled mower. You've got automatic adjustments on it. So you push a button, or you turn a knob and it raises and lowers on its own. You can adjust the speed the same way for the auto assist for driving for you. It has a bagger. It has been a great mower. It's a solid option here. Link for this below if you want to check out the review on this one. So we've got that for you as well. Now, for all those trees you've cut down, while you're out cutting, let's make sure we're being safe. These are the 3M Work Tunes Solar Connect headphones. I've covered these previously in a video as well. But aside from being ear protection to keep your hearing safe, these are also Bluetooth headphones with noise canceling inside of them. So you can use this, also has a microphone, so you can take phone calls with them. These are pretty solid. I love wearing these when I'm out cutting firewood, especially running the splitter or this wood chipper we're talking about next. It's also great when I'm on the tractor having to run the brush hog, so these are great. The solar panel on top keeps them charged up, so you don't have to worry about battery life when you're out running around with those. But talking about this is a York wood chipper. It's a 15 amp wood chipper. It is electric that you plug in, but it can take up to 1.8 inch branches inside of it. Now, I've run some pretty good sized branches through it. You can see it does a great job getting all that done. We've got a 43-liter bag here, and it chips it up, whether it's dried or fresh, sucks it down in there really nice and easy. You got a single bolt on the back to take the front off to get to the dual rust-proof blades on the inside if you need to clean it or get clogged up or something like that. Easy access to get to that. Nice place on this side, keeps the pusher so you can keep your fingers safe and out of the blades. Don't do that. Yeah, that's the York. Handy little chipper. I'm finishing up reviewing this as well. This is a cool little device. All right, so now this is, I'm knocking stuff down. Hang on, let me get off there. There we go. All right, this is the CC. It is a hedge trimmer that has an adjustable neck on it, so you can fold it down flat. It's got nice cover here, good solid long blades on, long reach on this thing here, and good solid steel blades on that. The cool thing with this, aside from being able to adjust the angle that you want on it, it also, let's line this up here, is extendable. So you can extend it out so you get a really tall reach on it, bend that down. I've got a tall bush right in front of my house that we couldn't really get to the top of on a ladder, and this makes it really easy. You can go up top and just reach it across and take care of all that. But it's also nice because you can take this apart, undo the top here, if you don't need all this extra pull, and undo it here, remove this middle section and connect it directly to the handle, and you're good to go with the shorter hedge trimmer if you don't want to mess with the pole. So that's really nice. It comes with 2 4,000 milliamp hour batteries here. These are really handy. The nice thing about these, they do have an indicator on, but it comes with 2 of these. They charge I don't like the charger on them. It's just a barrel plug, which I guess is fine, but I don't know. I'd rather just have the slot, you slide it in, lock it in, rather than the barrel plug into it. But either way, charges up, does a good job. Haven't done a whole lot of tests with it yet. I've done a little bit, and the little bit I have used with it, it's worked really well. That is the CC hedge trimmer. Like I said, 2 batteries comes with it, really nice. If you need a tool that does more than just one thing, then one option might be this. This is the Wild Badger 4-in-1. It's a 40-volt system that comes with 4 different tools. We've got a pole saw with an automatic oiler. We have got a hedge trimmer that has adjustable angles on it as well. So we can change it however we need to for that as well. So we've got that. You have got a string trimmer attachment. Right here is the head for that. It swaps out with the brush trimmer, which I'll show you in a second. But when you get this, the cool thing is it does come with, it's preloaded and comes with 2 additional reloads of the string, so you're good for that for a while. It has got the tap to extend the string when you're going and you run out. We have got this. And this is the brush trimmer. It's basically like a 3-pronged ninja star that you can use to take out small trees, brush, and things like that. That's a little bit tougher, that's gonna tear up your string trimmer. So you'll use this instead of that. Super, super handy. But with that, we take this, unscrew that. We've got a latch here. We undo this latch and then we pull the head out to swap to a different tool. That is super handy. And this is what drives it all. This is our motor right here. So we got a brushless motor with a 40-volt battery that runs it right here. So this is a large chunk of a battery that is going to give you tons of power to cut, whether that is brush with a brush trimmer, trim your hedges, get it lined up here, trim your hedges, cutting down tree limbs, whatever you need to do, you're gonna be able to do it all with this big old battery right here. You've got dual safety latch here, safety for flipping the trigger. We got a double action there. You got a nice strap here with a safety release in case something happens, you can't reach the clip. It has got a safety release on it. Nice handle here. So great option here if you're looking for a good system here with a bunch of tools. It's gonna take for a bunch of different things with one ecosystem, one unit. That's a great option to consider. If you want to step up with more tool options, more power, and more flexibility, then check out this from Milwaukee. This is Milwaukee's quick lock system. So it's much of the same idea. So you've got options like the pole saw, automatic oiler, pole saw option right there. They've got hedge trimmers. We have got the same brush trim here. Theirs is a 4-prong attack on that for the brush cutter. One of the other tool options we've got is right here. This is the leaf blower. So while the Lithelli leaf blower does a good job with its system, this is just got so much more power, it's gonna move a whole lot more leaves. However, in some instances, having that much power can actually just make a bigger mess rather than help clean it up. But right here, we've got the same idea. We gotta unscrew this here. We got a button that releases and pulls this unit off. We attach a different unit and we're ready to go. We've got the double action safety switch here, and then you're triggered to go. Brushless motor right here. Now this is running off the 18-volt M18 fuel system. So that means whether you're using the 2 amp hour slim batteries on your drill or impact driver drill, or you're using the bigger high output, high power batteries, you can swap those in and ready to go. So you have the same batteries that you're using for all of your tools, and you get to run it whether it's a drill, a driver, a leaf blower, a pole saw, brush cutter, any number of other things, or this. Maybe you want to use this. This is a heavy duty sweeper. This thing is great for getting things like stuff like cleaning your shop floor, cleaning off the patio, stuff that gets clawed onto it. Light snow, it can throw that up. If it's too much snow, it just clogs up and it's not going to get it moved. You got light snow, perfect for that. Walnuts in your yard. I've got a tree that drops these big, huge walnuts all over the place and causes the disaster with the robot lawnmowers. This thing throws them out of the way. Perfect tool right there. It's a great option. So, much like the single unit here for the hedge trimmer, I've got this. If you just need looking for a good pole saw, this is one I've had for a few years. This is from Greenworks. This uses the same 40-volt battery that I can use with the 40-volt chainsaw. However, this one is a smaller. It's a 2 amp hour, so it's going to last just a little bit not going to last as long as the larger battery that comes in the chainsaw. However, this is a good pole saw. It has automatic oiler on here. You got your unlock for the saw adjustment. So the nice thing is you've got a bunch of different options with this saw. So if you need to be longer or taller, you do have an extension option with this. So you just have to unscrew. There's got a couple just big points. You unscrew these big catches here, swap it out, add it in there, click them back down, and you're good to go. So it's kind of nice there. You do get that option to make it a little bit taller. So when I've got poles, when I've got limbs that are really tall, this is the pole so I reach for, just because it has the longest reach for what I have. So this is a really great option here if you're looking for a single-use tool for cutting down tree limbs and things like that. Something else we got to talk about when we're outdoors is when you're living out in rural areas or you live in town, it doesn't matter where you're at, there are going to be times you're going to need power, right? And starting off, Bluetti. I've been working with them for a long time, and they've got a ton of products. And this might be one of the more unique ones. This is a backpack that has got tons of compartments inside of it to store camera gear, for camping, massive area right here. We've got another zipper pocket up front. It's expandable, it's collapsible. We've got pockets everywhere. Tons of great options here. It even has a lock on the top of it to lock it up. But what makes this unique is it's got a slot in the back for a power station. So we've got USB-C, USB-A options right here. It can be charged over solar, being charged over the wall. We've got excellent power output. We got up to 700 watts of output. We got a 525 watt hour battery pack right there. And it is heavy, but this backpack has got some great options as far as ways to distribute the weight across your back evenly. So it doesn't feel like it's pulling you down and weighing you down. So a really cool option there from Bluetti. But then we've got this. I've covered this previously. This is the AC240P. It is IP65 water and dust resistant. So this is what I use when I'm outdoors working out and cutting firewood and doing things like that. This is what goes with me. We've got AC outlets. We've got a dedicated 30 amp output right here. Lots of options on this. So link to this is down below with the other products that we're talking about in the video, but as well as that review. Along with that from Bluetti, we have got these options here. Pull these apart. Oh, that's heavy. This is the Elite V2, Elite 200 V2. So this one's got 2,000 watts of power, lots of great options inside of it, super compact. That is what makes this one stand out to me, is because it's so compact right here. This one is a great option. It's the Bluetti Elite V2, 200 V2. For a more compact option, check this one out. This is the Bluetti EB3A. Odd name, but excellent product. Little bitty guy here. Great options as far as output. We got up to 600 watts out of a 268 watt hour battery pack. You got AC, you got Bluetooth, not Bluetooth, you got AC, you got USB. We've got a car adapter. We can charge directly into it. Car adapter right there, charge solar, it's got a light on the front. It's even got a wireless charging pad on top of it. But this one can also be used as a universal battery backup. So if this is plugged this into the wall to keep this charged up, plug your device into it, and then if power is lost, it stops bypassing the power from the wall to your device and starts using the battery on this. And that can work with a lot of these products here. So this is really cool. Good option for that. Right here, I got two options here. This is from Gracell. I'm in the process of testing this one. I just got it, but I've used it a few times. It's been really nice. It's a 4,800 milliamp hour battery inside of it. 4,800, yeah. Sorry, 48,000. I read that wrong. 240 watt output and charging. So you've got USB-C, USB-A outlets on the front. It has got USB-C charging as well as over 12 volt out of your car socket. But it's got this cool right here. We've got a big LED floodlight right here. Turns around, you can adjust it, change your angle. It's a really cool light right there. And if you're charging on it as well, it's got a little slot right here. It slides out and you can actually set your phone inside of there while it's charging. Really cool option. This is the Mango Power E. I've been using this for a while, but they're having a huge sale right now, and this thing is really cool. So we've got a big color touchscreen right here, dedicated 30 amp outlet. We got 4 AC outlets. We've got USB-A, USB-C out power on this thing. You got your 12 volt. You can link these together to run. If you have two of these, you can hook them up together and get 240 volt instead of just the 110. So really, really, really flexible and high output option with this from Mango Power. Come over here, so we can line this up here. We've got these. This is from Anker. These are the Solix lineup. This is the Anker F3800. This is a beast. It's more of a vertical style battery pack, so it's going to slide into some areas a little bit easier than some of the larger, wider options like the square device here. Then, so with 3800, we got 3800 watts output. It can max up to 6,000 watts out, I believe. This is also going to be linked together with multiple power units to expand for extra battery power. It can link into your home for home backup. We got USB across the front. We got 30 watt, dedicated 30 watt on the side, as well as our AC outlets. On top, we have got my favorite camping power station, for a few different reasons. It is nice, it's compact, it's portable. This is the C800 Plus. It's compact. We've got 5 AC outlets across the front. We got USB. We can charge solar. We can charge 12 volt out of a car. We can plug it into a wall. So lots of options there. But what makes this stand out for me is on top. So it's got a little spot here. We pull this out, open up our door, and inside of here, it's got a cool little stand that threads into this with a 1/4-inch thread, magnetic ball on top of it to mount the lights onto. So this has got 3 different modes. You press it, it's got brightness adjustments. You can change the modes and it can set on top of it, but then it all keeps charged up inside of the box there, and really cool option. And in addition to that, we've got this one. This is the Anker Solix C1000. So this is similar to this, the C800 Plus. We got a little extra expansion as far as outlets on here. We get 6 instead of the 5. We've also got a bigger battery inside of this. We got a larger cell up to 1,000 watts with 2,000 watt surge on this. So this is a great option here. Super compact, easy to use, a lot of power in it. All right, let's move over here and check this one out. So over here, we've got some from EcoFlow. So I've been using EcoFlow for a long time, and the very first EcoFlow, and actually the first power station I ever tested, is this one right here. This is the EcoFlow Delta Pro, the original one. This thing is expandable. You can hook it up to your home for home backup systems. It's expandable with additional batteries. We've got a dedicated 30 amp on the front of it. We have 4 AC outlets, tons of power output with this. It can also be charged solar, 12 volt, plugged into a wall, but it also can be charged with their adapter from an EV charger. So your car charger, you plug a Tesla or something into, can charge this super fast. So it's a really great option there. And we've got the little guy. This is the Delta 2. So the Delta 2 is a really cool power system. You can see it looks a lot like this. It's expandable. The power cord stays up top that you can connect it with the main unit to, and you get AC outlets, you get USB. So you can connect these two together and have portable power and have expandable power. It's a cool little system here if you want something a little more compact than the Delta Pro here. If you want even more compact, check this out. This is the Delta Trail, or not the Delta, EcoFlow Trail 300. So it is just think of it as an extra large phone charger, laptop charger, drone charger, whatever you need, because we got 4 USB ports on the front, USB-C and USB-A. We've got a 12 volt output socket right here. It charges up via USB-C or over solar. We don't have AC outlets on it or anything like that, but it's a nice compact, it's just a good little charger to keep with you when you're camping or something like that, because so many devices now can be powered using USB-C, and this has good outputs on it from a power standpoint. It's got good capacity, and this is a great option to take with you when you're traveling and want to keep your devices charged up. Whether it's a power outage or you're just going somewhere dark, you need some light, you got a portable lighting. And I got a few options here I've been trying out that I really want to talk to you about. Let's start with this. This is from Duracell. This is their light lantern option here. Some really cool things I like about this. So this top lifts up and it's got a solar panel on it to keep the battery charged up. It's adjustable so you can fix it to the right angle. But underneath it, there's also a wireless charging pad, like inside of your lamp. So you get an indicator in front, tells you when it's getting power. So it turns, I cover this up, the light goes off, and as soon as you get some sun, you can see it's getting some charge on it right there. Got a handle on top of it, good brightness on this thing, a few different levels. We got red light inside of it as well. It can also be charged over USB and also be a battery pack. So it's one thing, it's what I like about this. It's why we get a cell charger or wireless charger on top, because there's a built-in battery to keep it charged up. There's even a slot in here so you can put D batteries inside of this to also have it charged up, or keep batteries in it if for additional backup power or something like that. Where do I go here? Oh, there we go. For additional battery backup, if the battery inside of it's dead, it's got those as well. So really cool lantern, great option for when you're out traveling for emergencies. It's a good option there. Then we've got this. This is a partnership. These two right here. These are partnerships with Energizer, so another battery brand, but they partnered up with Jeep. So the, Jeep, right? Car company. That's what we got here. So that's what we got on front. Little Jeep front grille logo there with the headlights. Logo from Jeep. Got a button here. So you got a few different brightness options inside of it. You can press and hold to change the brightness. Battery powered, rechargeable, USB. It's also got batteries in the bottom, so you can also, similar to the Duracell battery, we've got USB ports in this, so you can charge the device with USB or charge your devices with it. We take this top off, and it's got a box inside of it, so it's got kind of a dry box option inside of it. Really, really nice space inside of it. A little tray that drops in there, so you can keep your devices or keep your items kind of separated. And then this is another light. We can, so we got a puck light right there. It's press and hold to brighten and dim it. This one uses isn't rechargeable, it just uses AA batteries. but the handle lifts up here and then it's got a hook. So it's a really, really flexible, versatile lamp right here. So you can use it to light your area. You can take the little light with you and keep the lantern when your space. You don't have to, take the light away from if other people are hanging out there. Great option there. Then this is their hybrid dual function headlamp. So we got our strap right here. This is another partnership with Jeep. There we go. Headlamp right there, or head strap. And then this pulls off. This is all metal, it's all aluminum. We've got USB rechargeable. So this screws off in the bottom, seals up, get to the port right there. Take this off is the replaceable battery inside of it. We got a magnet. We got a floodlight. You got spotlight. We got green and red lights on this. Adjustable brightness. Really, really great option for that. This is aluminum, so we'll stick to it. That's the light right there. Flashlights. I didn't know there was a such thing as a high quality flashlight. I never used just whatever cheap flashlight, just made light, made it work, dealt with it. Until I used these. These are from Olight. Olight makes some really, really durable premium flashlights with a lot of different features. And this is their new Arc lights lineup. And this is the Arc Pro and the Arc Pro Ultra. So they're both made out of high quality aluminum. The Arc Pro Ultra gets an additional element put into it to make it a customized metal that Olight uses. It gives us it's additional durability, rigidity, and it's a little bit lighter. Both the lights are very similar in a lot of their features. They both have magnets on the bottom, can charge up USB-C on the side, or with its magnetic charger right here. It's USB-A on one end, and it just charges wirelessly on the magnet. We've got dual lights in the front, so you've got a floodlight and a spotlight. Both of them extremely bright. The Ultra does get a smidge brighter and uses a custom diode in it to give it an even purer, more accurate whites out of it. So we've got great lights out of both of these. We got 4 different levels. A bunch of ways you can use it. You can just press it and turn it on, press it, double press it, and it goes up in brightness. Keep going through and just cycle through the different brightness levels. When it's off, you can double press it and it'll go straight to ultra brightness on it. Press and hold it. And it's got a night mode, so tons of options with just the lights. Not to mention, we've also got a green laser in it with dual power modes in it. So you've got a green laser for tracking and directing different devices and pointing. We've also got a UV light in it with dual power levels in it. So these lights is super packed, and it's a incredibly compact, small light, small durable light. The Ultra, we both have clips on both of them. The Ultra, I had it sitting by my hot tub and it accidentally fell into it and I didn't know it. And we found it the next day. So I spent about 18 hours sitting in a hot tub, and it is fine. There's a little bit of discoloration on some of the metal, and a little bit of corrosion to scrub off of it, but the light functions. Everything's great on it. So that's really impressive right there from a flashlight. Another option in terms of battery and power, and it's got a light in it, is this. This is from Auto. It is a portable jump starter. So I haven't had to use this, thankfully, but I wanted to go and point it out because it's got some nice features to it. It's got nice big battery clamps right there, plugs in, and then it also has got a boost button directly on this. So if you needed extra power for a jump start, you can do that. This can go up to 1200 watts, 600 watts starting, but it's got great cranking power on it. So this is one I got because it will handle being able to start my truck. So that's why I got this option here, but we do have USB-A and USB-C, and we've got a flashlight on the front as well. So good little device there. I haven't used it yet, so I can't say too well how well it actually works, but it has all the features I'm looking forward to. So if you're interested in getting a portable jump starter, I'll put a link for this. You can check it out as well. One last headlamp I wanted to point out for as far as lighting. This is from BioLite. This is the Ranger 600 model. They've got a 4 and an 800 model. Sorry, this is the 400. They have a 6 and 800 model. But these are really nice, super comfortable. Stretchy band right here, easily adjustable, but it's also got multiple lighting levels in it. You got a floodlight, a spotlight, it's dimmable. You've got a blinking red light, charges USB-C, and we've got adjustable angles on it. So super comfortable, nice, lightweight, comfortable headband, light headlamp strap on that. So I really like it. This one's kind of weird. This is called Clean Torch. It's really kind of a unique device here. So it's 3000 milliamp hour battery inside of it. It's rechargeable with USB-C, and it's a lighter. So it's a windproof, butane torch proof. It's not a plasma lighter. It is actually so kind of like the old school, cigarette lighters in cars back in the day. It has right on top of here, you press and hold the button, and this top gets super hot. So you don't have to even touch. If I've used this to start little fires with, starting brush fires when I'm starting to burn grass or starting campfires, and get a little bit of kindling in there, and a little bit of dried grass, get in there and get really close to it. Even you can touch it with your, not your fingers, with whatever you're trying to start the fire with, and it starts up and goes. So this is something you can kind of keep it charged up. It's got great battery life in it. You got 2 different tops on the top of this. So if you need a smaller thing you're trying to get onto, the top screws off. It's all metal, great construction. You can use this to keep things lit up, but you can keep this packed away and it'll be ready to go. You don't have to worry about being out of fuel or getting leaking or something like that. It's a great option to keep packed up for any kind of emergencies. That's batteries. That is lighting. That is portable chargers. Oh, while we're here, I want to talk about the table. I love this table. I've had this for a couple years. This is from GACI. This is their slim fold table. It's aluminum slotted table, so it's super lightweight, easy to clean off. And then we've got their chairs as well. I've checked those out. If you haven't heard of, you've probably seen them around the GCI Outdoor Freestyle Rocker, and they've got a Freestyle Rocker Pro. Love these chairs. I've been using them for years. So if you're curious about camp chairs, you're looking for somebody that's got outdoor, loves to go camping and be outside, check those out. Really comfortable, durable chairs. Let's check out the next section. So, one last bit of outdoor fun, right? So, we got to have vehicles. So, I've tested a few different things this year. I've tested some skateboards, well, a skateboard I'm in the process of testing still. I've got scooters I've tested and e bikes, and they've been really cool, really fun to test and check out. So, I want to make sure I share that with you. If you're looking for anybody who's looking for a vehicle for getting around town, commuting, maybe even on their property, it's a good option to check out. So, let's take a look at these things. So we got a few different options here. I've tested all these. So I got a few different products here. They're going to kind of help different situations depending on the person and their needs. I got a different vehicle here that'll help for everybody that I've contested and can agree to say these are good options. So with that done, this is the iScooter F7. So this is a good option. It's got nice pneumatic wheels. So we got air up wheels. We got disc brakes on both front and back. We got electronic brake assist to help put power back into it. Link for this is all these things are down below for my full reviews on these if you have any questions. The only one I don't have is the skateboard, but I'll tell you what I can about it. This is a good option. It's got a seat on it. You can stand on it, battery powered, good power on this, good range. It's got a little basket on the back to keep your stuff in, headlight, brakes, good option there. If you want something a little more range, you want something to go off-roading on, it's got good distance, good power. Check this out. This is the Buzz Drone bike. So you got big fat tires on the front and back. It's got Shimano. So this is a more of a moped style. So you do have a bike. So it is a shifting bike with 6 gears from Shimano. It's also got pedal assist with it. You also get straight electric on this bike. Fantastic device here. Definitely check this out if you're looking for a durable bike for long range, also for some trail riding. If you're looking for something a little less expensive, check this out. This is the KEQ KLN09 scooter. Good budget option. This is more of an in-town thing. This isn't one that's going to do too much as far as off-roading and things like that. So it does have good suspension on it. But review for this is down below, so check that out. If you're looking for a budget option with good range and good power, this is one to check out. If you want to step it up a little bit and have a super comfortable ride, excellent range, plenty of power, and a lot of good features into it, check this out. This is from Navi. This is the ST3 Pro. This has got 1,000 watts power in it. It is fast. It's got excellent features in it. It's got good headlights. It's got ambient light on the back. We've got a floating suspension dampening arm on this thing, and it is super comfortable. This one can handle off-road a little bit. It's good in town. It's got great power for getting up and down hills. It also works with Apple's Find Me network. So if you lose this, you can actually find it with your iPhone using the Find Me network. So great device here. So all these are really great e-bikes and scooter options to check out. Links for all of these are down below for more information. The final thing is this. This is from Meepo. This is their Rover all-terrain off-road skateboard. I am by no means a skateboarder. I've never done skateboarding and that kind of stuff, but I was excited to test this out because the deck design and the features within this, I wanted to give it a try because I've always been interested in it. And this has been really fun to test. I got a review coming on this shortly. We've got big wheels on this so it can handle off-road. Large deck, great grip on it, dual motors on the back. It's got forward and reverse. It's got 4 different power modes in it for different speeds. It's got excellent maneuverability on the trucks. The controller here that you can control it. It even can go in reverse. So review on this coming up shortly, but sneak peek, it's really, really good. Well, that's it. That's the outdoor guide. So these are all the things I've tested either this year or I've just been using over the years that I want to share with you guys. So if you've got anybody that's looking for, whether it's security cameras, power stations, grilling, mowers, any of that kind of stuff, power tools, send this list. check it out. See if this is something that'll be a good fit for them. Maybe it's a fit for you. Who knows? If you have any questions, drop it down in the comments below. There's gonna be links for all of this. There's tons of sales and deals going on. So make sure you check those out. If you have any questions, make sure you let me know. I'll be glad to help you out. I got lots more videos coming up. I've got videos for robot vacuums, smart lights, security devices for your home. Lots of great devices I'm excited to tell you about. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.